Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Ready Set podcast. My name is Ricky.
My name's Angus.
I'm Derek.
And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whichever. I don't know if even saying Merry Christmas is allowed these days. What do you think?
Oh man, I think it's definitely allowed. Don't cancel me, yes.
Let's get right into it then.
I mean, like the biggest thing, the biggest reason for like these holiday, like this holiday is specifically like the, at least for the Western calendar, is because it's Christian based, right? So like that's where Christmas originally originated from.
Wait, I thought Coca-Cola invented
Christmas. It's the polar bear that walks out and as the cola digs in, it's like, hey, buy a Coke.
No,
This is Christmas.
Oh?
it's Christianity based.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Wait, so Santa's Christian?
Santa was based off a saint, so it's a little...
Oh, Saint Nick.
Yeah, Saint Nick. So Saint Nick is an
actually. Oh,
actual saint. So he actually, the stories you hear about, you know, the older guy like going out and like doing giving away like presents and gifts to people. That was what Saint Nick did, like during the colder seasons. And so like I guess the story evolved over the years about him, like, you know, eventually that's what got him sainthood, right? So he was like kind enough to like complete random strangers and gave them gifts all the time. And so I guess eventually that became a commercialization factor. And then you got Mr. Jolly Red Santa Claus, and, you know, ho ho ho, and, you know, gives gifts to kids and coal to naughty children.
So like, do you usually say Merry Christmas or what do you usually say? Like, Happy Holidays?
Yeah, how PC are you?
I say both.
You say both?
Yeah,
You say both.
because I have in my mind like Hanukkah is also around Christmas time for the Jewish people. So I try to keep that in mind for the happy holidays. I do think people can be a bit overly sensitive on this topic.
That's it. You hear it, folks.
Yeah.
Derek thinks everyone is sensitive.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, like, okay, if someone says Merry Christmas to you and you're not Christian, it's like, they're not insulting you. They're just wishing you a happy holidays, but it's just in their kind of own language.
Right.
And if you take that as an insult, I feel like you're losing that spirit of the holidays. Because it's like, it's a time to be festive, and it's like, they're not hating on you. They're just saying what like is usually the greetings that they would normally say to somebody to wish them well. It's not like they're like, oh, we wish death upon you kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that's right. I will just say Merry Christmas because I'm not religious, but I'd say it anyway just because it's easier. It's like, it's just, yeah, the mentality is you're just wishing them a happy holiday. And if they get offended, I don't want them. they can fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly, right?
But like the thing is, we've said Merry Christmas at a pretty young age, so throughout like elementary until
Right.
like I think it was like high school or something for us, when they're like, you can't say that anymore. You gotta say Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, why? It's kind of not silly. It's just different.
Right.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't like cancel Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I think it has a Christmas holiday,
Yeah.
right? Especially when you watch all those Christmas movies. Everyone says Merry Christmas in that
Right.
one. Yeah.
So are they gonna cancel all of those old movies like Polar Express and whatever?
Home Alone,
Home Alone.
Elf.
Yeah.
No, of course not, right?
Yeah.
It's really hard sometimes. Like, I understand people like want to be politically correct is the term, but like, yeah, if it's in the spirit, if it's in good spirits, you should never take anything, at least in my opinion, you should never take anything as an offense. It's like, yes, it might not be your thing, but it is the person wishing you well still. It's like, it's good intentions. And if you take good intentions as a bad thing, then like I was like, I don't know what kind of person you are, really.
It's a Karen.
Yeah. We call those a Karen, yes.
Yeah. Did you believe in Santa Claus when you were young?
Well, I definitely did.
No.
No?
I never.
You actually didn't?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
I mean, it's not logical for like one person to make it to every single home.
Man, you're very logical.
Like, yeah. When I was like right off the bat, my dad took me to like a his work party where there was like somebody that dressed up as a Santa. Like obviously I knew right away, like that's not real Santa, right? I think everybody, yeah. I don't know.
You're a fake.
Yeah, you're a phony. Hey, you're a phony.
You're a big fat phony. And so your dad never tried to like mask it for you. They're like, oh no,
No.
he's not the real one, but there's a real one somewhere else, kind of deal.
No, but I guess Santa was real for you guys when you grew up.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I believe in it because they kind of enforce it when you're in elementary. And no, Santa Claus is coming. Everyone make a wish list, and you're like writing down like I want PlayStation.
I want a Game Boy.
I want a Game Boy. I want Pokemon Blue. But I think I stopped believing it is when I think my cousins and I, my brother, we all slept in the living room, and then one of our aunts, she walked up to the Christmas tree and started putting presents under it, and I woke up and I saw him like, oh, it's a lie.
She's a phony.
And then on the day of, when I opened my present, it was socks, and I'm like, it's even worse.
You got double crossed.
Who don't get socks for kids?
Not for kids.
Yeah, but now I want socks.
Oh, I want socks so badly. And underwear and whatnot.
Yeah, like, give me like underwear costs a lot of money. So it's more functional than
Things we want as kids versus things we want as grown-ups is so different.
Yeah.
But like, did you guys ever get anything like even if taking Santa out of the equation, did you guys ever like the things you wished for, did your parents ever get for you? Like if let's say our parents are Santa Claus and all that stuff. Sorry kids.
Did they get me anything I wished for? I don't really remember, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I think they got me more like clothes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think it's just because like my parents money was a bit more, it's more tight on budget.
Yeah.
So of course they get more function, like more stuff that you actually need than actually want.
Right.
I think maybe I got Lego.
Yeah.
Was probably the best one.
Nice.
Like Lego, but
Like the old Legos, like the box of Legos you built yourself, not the ones that come in like, here's a set now. Here you just build it yourself.
is that how it is now?
Yeah, it's just
Oh, those
complete
creator
sets.
ones,
Yeah.
Like pre-built?
No,
No.
they give you all the pieces to build this specific product.
Oh no, that's what I had.
Okay.
Oh, you did? Was it? There was those back then? I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was just
yeah.
the big box of Legos.
Wait, what? No, I got the box. You look at it and they had like instructions.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, I didn't know they had those back
Fancy, yeah. No.
Yeah.
I if I ever got Legos, it was just big bucket of random pieces.
Oh really?
then. Yeah, use
So
your
you use your own
imagination.
creativity, yeah.
Oh shoot.
For kids who don't know, Lego was basically our Minecraft.
It was.
for
Oh
this
my
thing.
god, it is like Minecraft.
Yes, except now Minecraft, you just get all your resources online instead of, like, oh no, I only have one more piece of this Lego. It's like, I'll see if I can fit it in without making it look weird.
Yeah. So like I talked about like my worst Christmas gift. Like, did you guys receive something you're not too fond of when you were young? Probably clothes, right?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was probably clothes, yeah.
Yeah, it's the most disappointing thing as a kid because you're looking forward to, if not
Toys.
what you want, at least a version, some sort of a toy, right? But then like you open it up, they're like, here's a sweater for you. You're like, oh no, thank you. You're like, I don't know how happy I should feel about this, right?
But did you sat on Santa Claus' lap though?
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the shopping malls for the Santa photos.
When you're young.
Yes.
And at that time you believed that this Santa person was real Santa?
Yeah.
No,
thought
I
so.
think oh, you thought it was
I
real?
thought it was real, yeah.
Oh.
And then I asked him, can I have Pokemon Blue? And he gave me a goodie bag with chocolate. I'm like, this is not what I asked for.
Is that what I asked for? Hey, you're a phony.
while I'm still eating the chocolate.
It's like, give me back the bag. No, this is mine now.
I still want Pokemon Blue.
But I was the lie I was told was like the Santa Clauses there. They were like secretly elves that worked for Santa Claus, and so they were like scouts.
Wow.
And they like reported it back to the real Santa Claus.
Oh, interesting.
That was the lie I was told, anyways.
But they were like normal height. Oh, sorry, not normal height. They were
Human
Not
height,
elf- no, not
not
elf
elf height. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a kid, you know. Kids are gullible. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
But they are gullible, but that's the best way to make sure that they're good, right?
Yeah.
Because I
If you
remember,
get an eye list, you're just gonna get cold.
yeah, like my parents would be like, "Hey, you want to be on the good list? Gotta make sure you do your homework." And I'm like, "Oh yes. Santa Claus will give me my present if I do my homework. Super good." Didn't argue with my parents, and I did not get what I asked for.
Yeah. And then you know what they said? They said, "You weren't good enough, Angus."
I know.
like a carrot on a stick.
Oh man. Oh god.
But I did everything you asked for. Still
Yeah.
not good enough.
So what do you guys usually do when it's like Christmas
These days, as adults,
as adults, or even when you're young? Something that you look forward to.
I did a lot of so my family well, sort of my dad's side, but also a bit more on my mom's side, was the cousins and the aunts and like the whole extended family would usually get together at someone's house, and we would do like a very big sort of like potluck style / turkey dinner.
Wow, nice. You guys still do that?
Turkey.
Yeah,
Just
turkey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So like usually it would be the host that made the turkey, but everybody else would like bring a dish of their own, and then so like we'd have like.
Is that what the roast is for, or are you gonna bring a roast?
Oh, the roast I just bought. We will see, because you know it's still slightly after COVID, so I haven't heard anything
Oh,
on
you're
that
not
end
sure
yet.
what's happening. Huh?
Yeah, so it's like I think eventually they'll put it. Everyone will be more comfortable and we'll have it back again. This year probably maybe more for family, but
Oh, like a smaller thing.
yeah. So if the but yeah, we would just bring it. There'd be like lots of food, and you know it'd be one of the few times where you would see extended family and cousins all over again, and you know like catch up and all that stuff. And so yeah, because of COVID, we didn't have it for the past couple of years, and it's like one thing I really missed, because I was like, oh, you know, I don't get to see maybe my cousins' kids start growing up. Like you hear about it from the grapevine, but you don't see. And then like I don't get to talk to my cousins. You know, catch up like what's happening with them in life and all that stuff. So yeah, that's probably my most memorable thing for Christmas holidays.
Okay, so for you, it's mostly just like a get together.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like you look forward to the get together, kind of.
Wait, do you get
people
gifts
again.
for every single person?
No. Yeah. So my family is not much of a
Gift giving.
gift giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about your family? Do you guys like do gifts these days?
Gifts? No, my parents asked for gifts.
Well,
Angus is like,
you have a
this
brother.
Yeah, we don't really do gifts like. Oh shoot, that's a good question. I know my dad wants. Well, this year he wants a surround system,
Oh,
so he's asking me for a surround system. So that's probably his gift. But for me, younger, I think they have gotten me gifts. Because I know, like, I went to a pretty white dominant like high school and elementary, and every white kids they all have gifts. All right, let's just say they all have gifts. They have Christmas presents, they have birthday presents.
It's
So
like
of course I tell my parents, I'm like, hey, I want Christmas gifts, and
Right.
they would get it. So I think it's mostly just Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly just Lego. I'm pretty sure. And if it's like
carry that tradition. Legos when you were a kid, and then now as an
Legos.
adult, you get everybody Legos.
they would get me video games sometimes too, but so the bootleg one, you go to the sketchy place where they burn everything into a CD.
Oh,
Here, put this in your computer. Is it safe?
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry about it.
But that's like a very common thing. I feel like everyone mods their console and they go to those bootleg stores and they just burn you can have like hundreds of games. You just burn into a CD and pay like $10.
oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. So that's probably what I got.
Yeah.
But for me,
These days, not really much of gift giving either, right?
no, I think it's mostly just meeting people. Just like having a little get together, board games night, or seeing family,
Nice.
having food, but
Yeah.
like pretty low key.
Pretty chill.
so-
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
My family doesn't really celebrate Christmas. Like I've always joked and said that we would be very good Jehovah's Witnesses. We never celebrate any holidays. But I've got a niece. I've got 2 nephews. So obviously I'm gonna have to get them something because
He's the cool uncle.
So you're gonna be the cool one or the not so cool one?
always be the cool one.
Okay, so you're gonna get them. So this defines how cool you are.
With the nephews, I always get them some sort of thing from the Disney store. Actually, I always did that from my niece as well.
Get them from Disney store?
That's some premium toy right there.
That's, you're the best uncle right
Oh,
there.
I don't know. But then with my niece, she's grade 3 now, so probably gonna get her something a little bit more practical. So I'm gonna get her some like
Socks?
cute umbrella shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that whole, or trying not avoid, but pull back from the commercialization. You know, like it's too much.
Too much gift giving.
Yeah, they've got enough toys. They really do.
Okay.
So
Get the more practical stuff.
Like, and then when they grow up, eventually it's like, they become hand-me-downs, or you have to donate them away, and then you're like, well, I don't know if it was worth it, but
But it's
spending that
the
much.
joy that you give. You see that smile and you'll be like, this is the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that is true. But that's also what the big companies hope for.
So this is why people don't like Derek. 'Cause it ruins Christmas for everyone.
It's too commercialized.
It's so
like Charlie Brown said, why is it all so commercialized? Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you about that point. It's like at a certain point where you start thinking about, if it's like your niece or nephew, or like even like if you're giving it to a younger person, it's like, is it something they want versus something they need?
Right.
And then you're like, can I somehow combine the two? And then if not, then you really have to make a choice on like those type of things. So my question to you guys is, if you guys don't usually these days, if you don't give gifts as much, so that would mean you don't do as much pre-Christmas shopping. So that's generally the tradition when you're giving gifts, right? You buy it before the Christmas holidays, and then you either wrap it up and then give it to someone directly, or like you put it under the tree.
Oh, I hate wrapping gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never wrap things.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
You just put it in the...
I'll put it in a nice
bag?
bag, or like a gift bag. I'll pay an extra $2 for a gift bag or whatever, but I will never wrap anything. I think it's stupid. I think it's a waste of time. Actually, I'll at the mall they have those like gift wrapping little stations.
Yeah, the professional people.
Yeah, you just give them like $5 to wrap something for you.
Yeah.
You pay $5 for them to wrap a
I
box?
hate gift wrapping badly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I mean, they do a really good job though. It's like
Sometimes.
they wrap it, and then the ones I've been to have done a really good job. And then there's one time like they did like the really big bow. I was like,
Oh,
this is impressive.
So was it worth $5 if you have to pay for that?
actually it's more than $5.
Oh
it's
my.
like $8 or $10.
Okay. Would you pay $8 to $10 for someone to wrap your present?
Only if it was a very special gift.
Yeah. And it's like one gift.
And it has. You need to make that giant bow too, right?
Yes, they need to have that
It's like
giant.
big
So if that person doesn't make the giant bow, you'll be like, "Excuse me, I want my,
I want my giant bow.
I want my $8 to $10 back."
This is not fancy enough.
I paid just for the bow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man,
No.
I would never.
I
Spend that
mean,
much.
gift bags are still pretty good though, because like there's like the ones now that not just like the one with the handles, but they have the ones that you can envelop the whole thing if it's a small enough gift, and
Right,
you
like
can
a
pull it.
like a bottle of wine. Right?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
so easy. Yeah, that's kind of like the go-to is like some alcohol now.
Yeah, but I know Derek. I know you do like a game, a gift giving game, right?
Oh
In
yeah.
Christmas?
We
Yeah.
do Secret Santa in there. So that's probably one of the few gifts that I actually do buy before Christmas. Either that, or if we have enough time after Christmas, then I'll use Boxing Week to buy it. So Secret Santa, for those of you who don't know, is when you and a group of friends get together and everyone kind of draws a name, and you don't tell who you got, but that person is the person that you guys have to give a gift to based on your knowledge of them. This year, these past few years, we've used like an online system because it's a lot easier. And so the online system would, you put in all the names and their email addresses, and then they generate it, and you get your name. And it'll give you like it'll give everybody a prompt to like type in stuff that they would potentially want that's within the agreed upon price range.
Oh wait, is this Elfster that you use?
It's called draw names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. Like we've used it for about 3-4 years now. Yeah, and so $40 is it's nothing too massive, and so usually
But it beats buying like every single person that you know, like a gift. Right?
yes,
In that
yeah,
group or whatever.
but everyone still ends up with a gift too. So in that sort of sense, it's fine, and I think it's a lot of fun too, because how we do it is whoever hosts the Christmas party or after Christmas party, sometimes we do it after Christmas as well. We will shove all the wrapped or hidden gifts in a room, and afterwards everyone goes around in a circle, grabs their gift to them, and they'll open it, and they have to guess who their secret Santa is. And if you guess wrong 2 times, then you have to do push-ups as a punishment.
Wow. But what's the best gift you've gotten out of the whole Secret Santa?
Best gift I've gotten. I've gotten some. Oh, it was really strange, but I requested a food scale, and I had some other miscellaneous items, but apparently that item was on sale. That scale was on sale enough that this friend got me metal skewers for barbecue skewers, along with the barbecue duck meat hooks.
Wow.
I really wanted it for some reason, because I was looking, I was like, oh, this could be very useful.
And have you used it?
Yes.
Oh,
I
nice.
have. Yeah. And then, yeah.
So you just hang duck in your kitchen. Sounds Asian thing. Oh my goodness.
I like to experiment with cooking, so it's fun. But it's like, yeah, now that we're grown up, I think the most practical gifts for me are like things I would use every single day, or like at least from time to time, and like it'd be pretty good. Like, have you guys ever done like a Secret Santa or anything like that?
I've done it. Probably the best gifts, like elementary, but I secretly, my friend and I were like, oh, we'll get your name, I'll get my name.
Oh my God.
Like we'll do the trade.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting him Final Fantasy VII.
Whoa, that is the
my
best
God.
gift ever.
I was like that because he was like my best friend.
Yeah.
In elementary, I was like, I want to get him the best. And they only give like $20 like cap or something.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a
And I asked my
$60
mom, I was like, please, get my friend Final Fantasy VII.
Wow.
And it was a pretty old game
Yeah.
that time, but it was like,
Still above the
it
cap.
was still above the cap. So I asked
Yeah.
my mom, and she ended up getting it.
Yeah.
Like my friend was super happy, and I felt so proud.
Oh my
Which I didn't even pay for it. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got you Final Fantasy VII. And then I didn't even know what I got because I was so more happy that he got something that I wanted him to
Right.
get. So
It is so fulfilling when you do like.
yeah,
do
it
something
feels
like
good.
that,
It feels good,
Yeah.
but doesn't mean I do that all the time.
No.
Yeah. But that is part of the Christmas spirit, right? You
Yeah.
see people happy during the holidays, and
Makes you want to buy more, but then you're against buying more.
I'm not against buying more. I think I'm against buying too much. Yeah,
okay.
it's there's a reasonable limit from which I think you should be shopping
Yeah.
on the holidays. What about you, Ricky? Have you gotten like any white elephants or like?
You know, the
Secret
last time I
Santas?
did a white elephant, I got a liquor store gift card, which was like useful because I would have used it anyway. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. Yeah, It's like
Practical
that.
gifts. Practical, yeah.
Practicality, right?
Yeah.
It's, I mean, eventually it's gonna get used. So
Yeah. So I guess like that's how we celebrate Christmas, and like at the end, like, do we say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays?
right.
And did you believe in Santa Claus when you grew up?
So
Yeah.
let us know in our comments. Hit us up on our Instagram. We're also on YouTube.
TikTok, Spotify, we're all on
Instagram.
there.
Yep. It's all on our
Linktree.
link tree. Yeah, and you can just click on there, and it'll lead you to everything you need to know.
Nice.
And we'll call it there, and we'll see everyone on the next one. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Yeah, Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
yes.
Bye.
Bye.